one kit.
Well, that's very pretty.
Yeah, so where should I start? Our crafting group has been meeting for about 3 years, and we've done a lot of stuff together. We've gone on retreats and field trips, gone to craft fairs, but we've never done a charity project. And a couple of months ago, I saw a post from the Hospice Alliance in our area that they are receiving donations of lap blankets made out of knitting or crochet. And I said to our group, I know exactly how to do this because it's how I learned to knit. In the beginning, I was taught how to make a 9" by 9" square using the simple knit stitch. And then the person who taught me that collected the squares from everybody she taught and put them into blankets that then were donated to charity. And so for me, knitting and any kind of thing to do with yarn from the beginning was a community effort, and it was about making a contribution. And the first thing that I knitted was full of holes. It was uneven. It was not a very good sample of knitting, and I thought surely this is too pitiful to go into a blanket. But my friend said, no, absolutely, flaws and all. It's going to go in. It's going to hold up the squares that are around it. It's going to join together with the other, pieces of fabric, and it's going to become something lovely that, someone else will appreciate. And so when the Hospice Alliance posted this message, I contacted them and I got their specifications about the dimensions they wanted of the blankets. And it doesn't matter if they're knit or crochet, it doesn't matter if they're acrylic or wool, as long as they're washable. So I started to put the word out to everybody. What do you think about doing this together? And we had a launch event at a local library a couple of months ago. And at the kickoff event, some of us learned to crochet who weren't crocheters. And we have some samples of that here. I learned to use a Tunisian crochet needle, and I made this square, which turned out too small, and I had to add extra dimension to it. And now it's kind of floppy and weird, and you know what? It's going to go in the blanket and it's going to work great. So we didn't ask for specific color schemes, and we got a wide array of colors of squares, which we're going to put together today. Originally, I thought if everybody in our group, not even every single person, contributed a square, we might have enough to make about 3 blankets. And we've ended up with probably hundreds of squares. We're probably going to be able to make many more blankets than that. In addition, there were 4 people who contributed completed lap blankets to include in the donation. So I don't know, you can make a guess how many we're probably going to end up making with the squares that we have. And this is just the first wave, because there are actually other people who were planning to donate to this project and were not able to complete the squares in time. They're coming in the mail or whatever. So it's just a little thing that we each can do that when you put it together becomes a bigger thing. And the Hospice Alliance, if you're not familiar, they provide hospice care and supported care in the community, and they're a nonprofit organization. Many of us have, through family or friends, benefited from the Hospice Alliance. And we're happy to think that something we made by hand might be helping somebody in a tiny way to give them comfort during that time when they're going through a health event. So
and you
How long did it say?
attachment. That didn't take long with the lip stitch.
You're waving the ends?
This was a long end. It had to be like 9 inches. And it's the color of the center. So there's only this much space to weave that in.
You can go the other side if it's
Yeah.
too much.
So this was the first blanket. This is not one of our patchworks. This is
Already
Bethany's.
made?
This was Bethany's.
Oh.
She had 60 squares sitting in a drawer, and Annette put them together for us so that it could be a donation. And this is a blanket that I had already made. They came to us whole. That's one I made. This is one that Annette had already made. Miss Christine, she was there last week. I think that you met her. So those were all done. Those were all done.
Right. I think we have one more.
Yeah, there's a few more.
Did you recently learn how to crochet or is yours?
No, I know how to crochet. The one that's back there that's like the
okay.
neutral colors, I made all those squares.
Oh,
Wow.
that one is really pretty.